Welcome back, guys. I am finally back with another mask review. I know it's been a long time, probably like maybe even 2 years, but I'm back, and I used to have a video on this mask already, but I was I was a little bit more amateur at doing YouTube and reviews, so it's just nonsense, so I took it down. And I kept saying, I'll do it, I'll do it, I'll do it, I'll do it, but I never got to it. So here it is, the 2019 Trick or Treat Studios Halloween 6 mask review, if you want to call it that. Anyways, we got here the Halloween 6 mask from Trick or Treat Studios, Michael Myers mask, obviously. And if you can't tell, it's been rehauled, redone, converted, whatever you want to call it. But I'm not really going to get into specifics with that, just because this isn't a tutorial on how to do this or whatever. This is going to be a review of the mask, of the sculpt, the hair, the size, the price, whatever. Anyways, so let's get started. The whole mask in itself, I love it. Even before I did anything to it, it looked awesome. For the price, you can't really beat it. You can't really beat it for price and for what you get for it. And if you want to, or if you want to spend the extra time and money, you can always convert it. You can always repaint it. You can send it off to somebody and it'll look 1,000 times better, But it's just in the fact that you have to enhance those details within the mask. The sculpt is already there, the details are already there, you just have to bring them out. And sometimes with Trick or Treat Studios, I know it's a mass produced company, so they're pushing out masks like constantly and very fast, so they're not going to pay attention to details. And that's why some of these guys, they send off these masks to independent mask makers, and they pay good money for them to repaint it, rehaul it, just so it can look screen accurate. And I totally get that. It's an addiction. It's an addiction in itself, just to buy masks and have it look exactly spot on to the movie. And I totally get it. But anyways, so the sculpt itself, it's awesome. It's beautiful. Once you first get it, if you buy it in a Party City or Spirit Halloween, yeah, it's not going to be really, that accurate, but it's still going to be there. It's just a matter of you repainting it or, whatever. You already heard it. And then the hair. The hair, once you first get it, it's very soft. It's not soft now, like look at it. But it's very soft once you first buy it. It's very malleable. It looks staticky, it could sometimes fall out, not as bad as the Rubies or the Fun World Halloween Rob Zombie ones, like nothing or near as bad as that. It's even better than the Halloween 2 Trick or Treat Studios mask. But, some people hated the hair on this one. And it's the same hair with, the Elrod mask and the hospital mask from Trick or Treat Studios is the same exact hair. It's very soft, very malleable. If you move too quickly, you can see the hair move, like not in a really good way. So people tend to, not spray paint it, put some hairspray or put some gel or even spray on an adhesive just to help it stay. So what I did was, I've done so much to this mask, it's not even funny. But I used to do, I would spray some hairspray on here and then like around the whole head. But it wouldn't really stay. It would probably fade, like the hold, it would fade away within a week or a couple weeks. It's not like human hair or like a human head, since you're constantly sweating, you're constantly moving. No, it's gonna stay on there for a good while, but it's not gonna be permanent, obviously. So the next best thing was hair gel. You know, I use Gorilla Snot. If you ever heard of that, if you ever used it, you know what it is. It's hair gel, and it holds pretty damn well. So I use that, and like I just rubbed it. I rubbed it through my hands, and I just put it on the hair, and I styled it, let it dry, and look at it now. Like it looks pretty good. So if you do get the Halloween 6 mask, just, you know, be cautious of the hair. You know, just know it's not going to be the best thing in the world, but you could also fix it up and do what you like to it, you know. Anyways, and then the paint, well, I can't really go off this mask because I did repaint it and I did do a lot of things to it. So when I first got it, it looked rushed. Obviously it's a mass-produced mask, but it still looked, it could do, you know, it could do better. So I went ahead and put some paints on it, grays, blacks, even greens and yellows, and browns too, if you can't tell. I put some browns here. So yeah, I mean the paint, it was okay, but it could definitely do a lot better. And then the size of this mask. The size is something that people usually have a problem with because this tends to be a big mask. I do not know the diameter or whatever the hell it's called, you know, of the mask, but you know, it's pretty big. It fits big on me. So what I tend to do, and what I think or assume other people tend to do, is to put on a beanie and then put on the mask, you know, to fill up that empty space. But once you have it on, you know, and you put on a beanie or whatever, like you're okay, you're good to go, you know. It may tend to get a little bit hot, but I mean, you can always take off the mask and whatever. So the size, it is big, and for the guys and girls out there with bigger heads, you know, you guys wouldn't really mind that. Like, this is perfect for you. If you're a big guy, you know, tall, you know, well built, you know, whatever, like, this is a good mask for you because it's not going to be skin tight freaking latex on you where it's very uncomfortable and you can't breathe or see. It's not going to be like that, you know. So you guys are good with that. And for the price for this mask, I got this for my birthday, like 2 or 3 years ago. So I know it's around maybe $60 or $70, but for the price, you can't really beat it because, I mean, look what you can get out of it. You know, first of all, it's an amazing sculpt. You just have to bring out the features and details and all that awesome stuff. You know, the hair you can work with. Like, this looks like human hair. It looks badass. You just have to work with it, you know, add some gel, add some hairspray, whatever you have to do. Like, for what you get, I think it's very good for what you pay for, you know. You don't have to be spending $200, $300, $400 on an indie mask, you know, an independently made mask, just to get a screen accurate. Like, I think, in my personal opinion, this is pretty accurate, you know. I'm pretty happy with it. So I would give it 5 out of 5 stars on this mask. You know, it's much better than the Rubies. It's much better than Fun World masks. Oh yeah, I think that's the same company. Anyways, Trick or Treat Studios, they do an amazing job. This video is not sponsored, but, you know, this is just my personal opinion. Their masks, they're pretty good for what you get, for what you pay for. You can rehaul them, convert them, whatever you want to do with them, and you can get amazing results just like this. Like, this looks pretty damn well and pretty damn close to the screen used mask. You know, I used the reference pictures for that, so I mean, it's pretty there. It's pretty there. That doesn't make sense. It's pretty close, you know. So yeah, that's that. Well, thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked this video. Like, share, subscribe, and yeah, see you guys next time.